Okay, now this is really starting to piss me off. And if this fucking shits out on me again, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, you guys, but this Audacity is is really fucking me tonight for some reason. I think it's my computer, which is bad. I already knew that the computer was bad, but now now this point is being hammered home to me, so I guess I better just cut straight to the point, okay? Um, I've been thinking a lot about my job recently, and I feel like I'm always thinking about my job. Uh, it's a really heavy load on my life, I think. Um, it's kind of stupid to say because it's just so obvious, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like other people don't feel the same way. Because you've ever been at one of these like really shitty minimum wage jobs, which is basically the only types of jobs that I work at, and there are these other people there, and when it's time to leave, they like clock out and then they like linger around for a while and just kind of like make idle chit chat or whatever. And it's like, I never understand. I mean, it's like if your best buddy's there, that's one thing, but it's like, I don't know, it's like, is home really that bad that you have to stay here at like in the dish room or whatever? It's like, it's just like, it's grim stuff. It's really bad. I, uh, I'm always out of there. Even if my best buddy was there, I can't wait to get home. Fucking hate being there, but uh, part of why I named this channel Dish Pit Inquiry is because I'm always thinking about the jobs that I'm working at, and I'm currently working at a job where I wash dishes at an unnamed salad restaurant. Um, And what I try to do, I guess I try to really like wring blood from a stone in that, you have this experience which is like boring, uh, it's stupid, I think it's a bit degrading in certain ways. I don't say that to be all like high and mighty about it or like oh I don't deserve to fucking be here or whatever. It's like no, I don't. I like nobody deserves to be here. That's I mean it's not. I never saw that as like some people interpret when you talk about how shitty minimum wage jobs are. It's like oh look at you, or whatever. It's like um no, like we just shouldn't have a society where we make people do this stuff. Like that's kind of where I fall on it. It's not an elitist thing. I don't it's not because I'm elitist that I talk about these things like that. But anyway, that's another thing. But what I try to do is I try to have this experience of, washing dishes for minimum wage. Okay, it's like just that being said alone, you kind of know what that's like. And I try to like lean into it. I try to like go as deep into if it's boring, I try to like push into the boring. I try to push into the degradation. Um, I try to get something out of it, I guess. I don't know if I've ever really succeeded in doing this, but I guess that's what I tried to do. And I was thinking recently, I had this thought that was kind of funny. So I wanted to just put this up on the channel. When I'm at a job for too long, I develop these uh, processes that seem kind of funny to me when I take a step back and look at them. But while they're being like formed and crystallized in the routine of the job, it doesn't seem like anything really that strange to me at all. And here's an example of that. So, one of these things that I started doing is that I take the train into work, and I basically one of the first things I realized was that when it rains, I just get completely fucked because it's not a I walk to the train, and if it's raining, I just get completely soaked, and then I'm just like it only takes one time of doing a shift as the dishwasher already being soaking wet as soon as you walk in, where you're like, okay, that's never happening again. So, pretty early on, I started wearing a raincoat. I started wearing my raincoat to work every day, and I would just do it every day, like no matter what the weather is, no matter what it, if it says it's going to rain or not, or anything like that. It's just like I'm just going to be wearing the raincoat every day because I'm not going to take the chance. Um, so I'm wearing a raincoat, and after a while, I realize that when I get off of work, uh, it's nighttime. They put me on the night shifts mostly, and so when I get off of work, uh, I come out to this falafel place that's like right when you get off the train, and I get like there's like a falafel sandwich or something that I would get like when I get off of work, and I realized early on doing that they don't really have a good bag. Like they don't have a thing to carry the food in after they give it to you, and if you're not going to eat it there, which I never eat it there because I'm basically like I get done with a shift, my clothes are usually like wet and I smell like shit, and I just want to go home and like take a shower first before I do anything. So when I go into the place, I get it to go and then I just bring it home. But when you do this, because they don't give you a bag, you're just kind of carrying this thing awkwardly. Or I am rather. I'm carrying this thing awkwardly as I walk back home from the restaurant. And so one of the things I started also doing is carrying or like stuffing my pockets full of grocery bags because it just was easier than bringing like a reusable bag to work because it would just be like one more thing to carry and worry about. And you know, uh, grocery bags, I realized I could just stuff those in my pockets and uh, just walk around with them all day. And so I started saving grocery bags and putting them in my pockets, and then using them when I would get the food from the place. And this became a habit so that every day I would go to work and have my pockets full of grocery bags, wearing a raincoat in my work uniform, and and that's how I would look. And I realized like I took a step back at a certain point and kind of was thinking about that, thinking about like how other people perceive me, and it became kind of funny to me because I think that when I'm going to work, and especially when I'm coming home from work, I think I probably kind of look like a weird person that would like freak you out or something on the street or something. Like I think I look very haggard after work. I think my hair is really greasy. I smell like shit because it doesn't matter if you come to work in clean clothes, they're gonna be smelling like shit at the end of. I mean, this particular the way that this like dish pit works is just like the aprons that they give you all have like holes in them, and so it's just like you can put them on, but it's only gonna partially shield you from this water that this like dirty ass water that sprays everywhere. So it's like you're gonna be soaking wet. You're gonna smell like the dishwater, but then you're also gonna smell kind of like mildew. And I think, and then I have my raincoat on and my pockets full of grocery bags. And I don't know. I just thought that the whole thing put together, it created kind of a funny image to me. Um, and that's the kind of that's the image that is it's created by these the processes that the job has started in me, and I just follow them down. I don't even think about it. I just follow it down the road. I do what seems like the next logical step, and then before you know it, you're you're this freaky weirdo with pockets full of grocery bags, and life is like that sometimes. But you know, it's not like that was something I never wanted to be. I didn't really think about it, to be honest. So it's not a hard thing to think of myself like that. It's pretty. It makes me laugh, gives me a good chuckle. But I'm also glad that all of it seems so impermanent.